Hello and welcome to a special episode of Insert Coin. I'm Tim.
And I'm Chris.
And we're flying around in the high wind in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing now? Where are we going?
We are killing Sephiroth.
No, not killing Sephiroth. We're not killing Sephiroth yet.
No?
No, this is... have we got all the huge materia yet? Oh yeah, we're going to go back underwater to get the last bit of huge materia.
Oh yeah, from the Glinka.
Yes.
Yes, so we got the space one.
No, technically it's not the Glinka, is it? Because we took the... You destroyed the red submarine.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, we better go to Rocket Town.
Oh.
And then we go back, yeah, so we need to go get the huge material that was left underwater. Ah! There's Emerald Weapon.
Although you can get pretty close to him without triggering him.
Yeah, you kind of have to just barge him to get it to start, so...
Yeah, I just see on the boss battle playthrough, when we did him, I was like swimming lobes behind him to try and get like to start like the first move.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
No.
It does in 13 though, doesn't it? You get preemptive strikes if you sneak up on enemies.
Yeah, although it's really hard a lot of the time because you're... Well, I'm currently in like small corridors. There's like 5 dudes facing you.
You say you're currently in small corridors. That's pretty much the whole game. It's in small corridors.
Oh, well,
even when you're outside, you're in a corridor in that game.
Is there any like abilities outside of battle where you could like shadow step behind them?
No, nothing like that. There's items you use, isn't there?
Oh.
So you can get an item which automatically gives you preemptive and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Oh, there's the submarine.
Yes. Oh, isn't the giant wigglies in here? The like the big flower wigglies.
Oh yeah, they give you like the confusion, poison you and stuff.
Yeah, they do like all the status symbols.
Yeah, that's in there you go, huge material recovered. That's in the Galinka. So I think you're getting the Galinka and the submarine confused.
Yes.
Oh, key item received, huge material.
Oh, so they don't like go into it or anything.
No, it's not really an area, but you can go into the Galinka.
Oh, balls.
I think we do that later because the Galinka's got loads of good items and stuff on there.
Yeah, that's part of
You don't have to go in there. It is like a side quest, really.
Yeah.
There's nothing plot-wise happens in the Galinka. You just go in there and like just get all the items out.
Yeah, don't you get a special item? You know.
I think yes. I think you get the High Wind from there. The Sid's Limit Break.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or Cloud Limit Break, as it's called.
Yeah, Cloud.
Cloud's Limit Break. Oh my god, there's a giant bird attacking Junior! Oh, that's just our Chocobo. Do we have a gold? We don't have a gold Chocobo yet, do we?
No, it's just normal yellow.
We do have a Chocobo breeding guide on the channel, if you want to check it out. It's good times.
I know it is gold.
Is it gold?
Yeah, because I don't think we would have got this far in the game without getting it first.
I honestly don't remember. I don't think it does look that gold.
Really?
Yeah. Who knows?
I think it is the gold one. Because yellow ones look a bit more like bright yellow, like white yellow kind of, whereas that was just all gold coloured.
Yeah.
Whereas like the beaks are different and stuff on the normal Chocobo.
Yeah. Like do. We'll see now if he like climbs up the side of the wall. Yep, that's gold. It's gold. Right to Cosmo Canyon.
And to Old Floaty Man.
Yeah, everyone's kind of freaked out about the meteor.
Just, what did the guy tell us? We're all freaked out, and like as you're running past him, not stop you to tell you that.
I think here some of the shops that you couldn't reach before are now reachable.
Yeah, like the one at the back.
Yeah, so you go out through here and you can get to the back, and then there's another item here, and there's a materia there as well. Full cure materia, sweet.
Nice.
And an elixir and magic sauce.
Magic sauce. Magic sauce all over the burgers. Hey, dog guy.
Very chatty for a store clerk.
Perhaps they don't see many visitors often. Like,
I don't know.
When your store's up a ladder.
Yeah, but I think this town's probably going to have a lot of visitors because it's kind of like a
refuge.
No, I was thinking it's more like a place you would visit if you're on a pilgrimage sort of thing, if you're like off on a journey to find yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, you've been living in Midgar a few years, you're a lion or a Mako Energy, and like, I'm going to go off, travel the world and go see Cosmo Canyon. And hang out with that guy that works in the shop with the ladder. You could probably have a few stops to your tour of the world. You'd go to Fort Condor, go to Cosmo Canyon, go to Atai, check out the turtle.
Yeah. Would you go alone?
Eh?
Would you go alone, or would you bring people with you?
I don't know.
I'd bring people with me.
You probably want to bring people with you for the random encounters.
For the that's exactly what I was going to say. Like the giant dragons and turtles about to nom your face.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe it's safer just to stay in Midgar now, you said that. Stick in Midgar.
So if you can hire a motorbike from the Shinra. Because that works until the end of the motorway.
Why didn't he keep the bike in the car thing? He's like, oh well, we've got to the end of the motorway, let's leave the car and the bike.
Yeah.
Car and the bike behind.
No, didn't they
walk the rest of the way? Yeah.
Like the
They could still
motorway
go
stopped,
down.
but like it was like a giant gap, and then he stopped there, and then the boss came after it.
Yeah.
So I don't think they could have, unless he maybe jumped a gap. If you think he could have jumped the gap, tweet us at hashtag I could have jumped the gap.
What? So if you think he could have jumped the gap, we've got a hashtag I could jump the gap.
Yeah.
That's just confusing, Chris.
And our name conventions are.
Good point. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Aries saying to Zach. Oh dear. Oh, he's on the phone. Let's call out
What?
the others.
They've got phones.
You know the PHS thing you used to stop
Oh,
cars
I
on?
thought that was like
That's a phone.
you know,
Yeah.
like the little belt beepers.
No, it's a phone. So basically, when you're with the party, you ring someone up, say, "Oh yeah, Dine, can you come hang out with us for a bit?" Yeah, Nanaki, fuck off. And then, they're all here now. We
So
call
whenever
them
you're
up
on the
and stuff,
PHS,
yeah,
you're on the call with everyone. So you're like in a Skype call, like 8
yeah,
people.
yeah. Well, I think there's one bit that's funny actually. When you go to the top of the tower, Dine goes to you like, "Oh, give me the PHS. It'll break if it gets wet." It's like, why does that not apply for any other parts of the game when there's water? Like when you go underwater in the submarine and fight
That's true, actually.
Emerald Weapon. But we just broken our phone by being down here.
Yeah. Oh, so the underwater material we had on us also applies to anything we carry.
Yes, actually, that's a very good explanation as to why
Yeah.
the PHS doesn't break.
It'd be like a
When
bubble
you
that
go.
just completely covers you.
Yeah, I guess so. Although you can fight Emerald Weapon without the underwater material.
True. But I wouldn't advise it.
No, because you just get a time limit. It's like 10 minutes, isn't it? Don't think you can beat it in 10 minutes that easily.
Maybe.
Might
There
be able to.
must be some people who've tried it and beat it in
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Well, the thing is, as well, the less material you have, the better, isn't it? So.
And luck.
Oh, he wants to go to City of the Ancients.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah, I do remember this bit now.
Yeah. She's like, I'll come with you.
Oh boy, the
Yeah.
planet.
Oh, he's
And
storming
he's
out. God,
I don't think he believes in all this.
He doesn't believe in the live stream.
Ho ho ho!
Go upstairs out the way.
By upstairs he means like the roof.
Ooh.
Yeah, wait till everyone's gone before you mentioned it to him. It's like, no, wait, just...
Now that
I've got
everyone's
all
left,
this- yeah.
now that everyone's left, I'm going to turn out the lights. Come with me, please.
I'll take you upstairs.
I'll show you the stars.
I've got someplace you can put your huge material.
Oh, that's very big material you have there.
Stop!
Get closer, or leave it alone.
Jesus. Oh my god. Whoa, how's he flying? Like, that high?
Oh, because he floats, doesn't he? He's some crazy floaty man.
I thought he could... okay,
I don't know, maybe he's got some fly material or something.
true.
No, it's Bahamut. What?
Is that behind? What?
Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, if you have Bahamut and near Bahamut, you go to here, and then you get... Eventually, you get something. Bahamut Zero!
What?
Extra material. Strangely, from the blue material, not from the red material.
Yeah.
Which is odd.
What the heck?
Well, if you master level all of the red materia, green materia, or yellow materia, you get them all in one piece of materia.
Ooh.
We didn't do that on this playthrough because we were relying heavily on the enemy skills. So because we were using things like Big Guard, and we weren't we weren't using haste and barrier, because we were using like the attack all spells. We weren't really using as many magic things. So
it would have taken like twice as long to do this.
yeah, we would have when we got to
that one thing.
Yeah, when we got to that point in the game, we would have just had to like faff around for ages with material we never used just to level it up.
Yeah,
and it would have just been boring. So it doesn't really help too much. I believe if you it's flying off. I believe if you have like the materia with like final attack, it does every spell because it's like final attack with or quadra with the huge materia. It means whatever you do is with quadra, so that's like really helpful.
Nice, yeah,
it's really useful.
Oh, level 11.
It's leveling up.
That's pretty adept.
Off you go. So we're going back to the City of the Ancients now. So yeah, basically at this point you can just fly around anywhere, can't you? Just go and do anything. But we're going to stick to the mission because the meteor is like right over there.
Yeah, we've pretty much done everything, I think.
Yeah, we want to get. You don't have to go through the Bone Village. You can fly across here.
Yeah, but you can't land in that like watery bit, can you?
No. Well, we can only do this because we have a gold chocobo. So
True.
if you don't have a gold chocobo at this point, you probably have to walk through that whole rest of the bit again. As we did before. Ah, the City of the Ancients. You kind of like had a beach theme. We were talking about in the previous video.
As though it had been underwater.
Yeah, why not?
Like Atlantis.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I don't know. It's the City of the Ancients, Chris. It's an ancient civilization. You don't know enough about them to know these things. We can safely assume that they liked the beach.
Yes.
So they have beach-themed houses, or it was underwater. It could well be underwater. I would buy that.
Yeah, because they're like in a crack, aren't they? Yeah. I'm pretty sure we went the wrong way.
Yeah, I think we're having a bit of a faff now. I don't think we want to be this way either. I think we'll go the other way.
Oh.
So we're probably going to be wandering around for a while.
So this will be me playing then, I guess.
I don't know. No, I think we can go through here. It's fine. We'll go over there. Go over this way.
Under the rocks.
And then it opens up, I think.
Oh. This is...
Yes, exactly. Nobody really seems that bemused by the fact that he's floating.
No, everyone just kind of takes it for granted,
Yeah,
don't they?
that's cool. He can float.
But then I guess there's monsters and crap, so... And they're using magic.
Yeah. But still, you'd probably think they'd be a bit like weirded
where'd
out
you
by
get
Flying
that?
Guy.
Where'd you get that materia from? That would be the first thing would have asked. Then he would have either said, "I got it from the guy at the ladder in the shop," or "It's not materia. I just have crazy ass powers."
I didn't think about this actually, because obviously in the game you're just collecting materia.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time we've talked about this as if it was like a real world that people lived in. There's a lot of materia you can buy in shops, which is like quite common. So you get common materia like fire and cure and things you can buy in shops. The interesting thing about some of the material we've got that we just found out on the world on the floor somewhere is just like a rare material, I guess. We only have it because we happened to find it in a cave. Whereas like other materials, like people just go and buy in the shop. So if you had like lots of people you knew, like loads of people would be able to do like fire and cure and stuff. And then we walk along and say, "Check this out, oh Teema, motherfucker, Comet."
Yeah, that's true actually.
So we're like really powerful compared to like the average Joe. Because we've travelled the world collecting material.
I would have thought like doctors and stuff, like there'd be different people having different materials for their professions. Like doctors and stuff would have like cure all and all that kind of stuff. And say glass blowers would have flyer.
Yeah, they would use it in their day-to-day lives, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And that's not really touched on this game, really, is it? Like you get the impression that like a material is only really used in battles. Yeah. Obviously, because it's a game. But it's like with things like Pokemon, for example, they fight with the Pokemon, but then they also use the Pokemon to like do chores and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. You see,
they get Machops to build houses and stuff like that. So yeah,
like Onyxes to like help in quarries and stuff.
But yeah, imagine the kind of stuff they could achieve if they used the magic powers to like do manual labour and stuff.
They'd be done a whole lot sooner down in the prison.
Yes, yeah. Thing is as well, if they're doing things like Mako Energy, if you get more magic points after sleeping, they could just get somebody who's like, I don't know, stand in front of the furnace and just cast fire all day, and then like, and at the end of their shift they just go and sleep it off and come back and just cast fire, and like you would have infinite renewable resource.
Pretty much.
So yeah, why the hell do they not think of that, Shinra? They're like sucking the life force out of the world.
Yeah, they could essentially use Mako to like power up the current materia, couldn't they?
I mean, the current material is Mako, isn't it? Really, it's hard to
crystallised.
Yeah, crystallised Mako.
Yeah, but wouldn't adding more Mako to a materia gem like increase its power?
I don't know. Then you could create huge materia in a way, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Perhaps if Hojo spent more time studying materia and less time studying.
Yeah, it took us like 5 minutes. Hojo, son of a bitch.
If Shinra's science and research department had spent more time exploring the promise of using materia in practical solutions rather than developing monsters.
And an intricate puzzle system to get up to the floor.
Yeah. Have you found any real-world solutions for using this materia? No, but we've developed a model that you have to make in order to get to the next floor.
Oh, well, just...
Why would you do that? Now, excuse me, I need to go to the gym, and I'm going to keep my suit on.
That's the law.
You didn't bring a change of clothes, no?
So, like, essentially you could have, say, a big shotgun, pretty much, but with, like, fire... like 3 fire materials in the barrel. Then you surround that with Mako energy, like in a big like container, in the gun, and then you fire off that.
Jeez. Well, I guess that's kind of like what. Do you remember when we fought Palmer outside?
Yeah,
he had a Mako gun, and he wasn't really casting fire. He was shooting stuff out. He was casting spells, wasn't he? But from the gun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's kind of a bit like that, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. See, they gave it like the fat guy one like really crappy pistol. It wasn't like a prototype either. It was just like a gun with Mako in it. I suppose, yeah, they have kind of really expanded on that, really.
Only in like weapons development, because it's like Shinra military, isn't it?
And the junior gun.
Yeah, that's like the big cannon, isn't it, as far as Mako energy? It's all like weapons development. I'm thinking more about, you know...
Yeah, practical
things and...
like flying.
Yeah. There's like 2 airships in the entire world.
Yeah.
You think
they've not powered like... They don't have jets or anything. No. They've just got rockets.
That's one thing I do really like about the Final Fantasy games is like all the airships, because all the games have airships. Like the ones in 9 are really cool. They're kind of like old style boats, like pirate ship type things, but they're airships because they have like propellers coming out of them and stuff.
Nice.
And they look really cool. Like I always really like the airships they create in it. That's kind of what they had in the really old Final Fantasy games. And normally it was just like you'd see a boat and then a propeller would come out the top and it would like spin around and fly off.
Yeah,
they look kind of cool. And I think it's in Final Fantasy 12. They didn't really have the same summons,
right.
But they had an air fleet.
Oh, you were saying the air fleet was named after the summons?
Yeah, so all like the big ships are called like Ifrit and Shiva and Titan and Leviathan and stuff. Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see what they do in the next Final Fantasy game. Like keep some of the same themes alive and do some different stuff.
Have you seen the trailers and like gameplay videos from it?
No, I haven't.
It's a bit weird. There's like an online one currently, and then there's 14.
So I kind of skipped 11 because 11 was online.
Yeah,
and I didn't.
This one's supposed to be like they've redone it a hell of a lot better. But yeah, I'm looking forward to 14.
It's weird because Final Fantasy games do tend to be a bit hit and miss. Because some of them have been amazing and other ones have kind of been a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
So I did enjoy 13, but I did find 13 was a bit of a letdown. Just because it didn't really have the town sections to break things up. It was just battles.
Yeah.
Everything
got a bit samey.
Yeah.
To me.
I reckon like 7, 8 and 10 were the best ones. 9 and 12 are a bit rubbish, and then 13 was okay. Right, so now we need to get the key of the ancients. So there's a clue that says like it's in a place where the sun doesn't reach it, and it's in a cave underwater. So the easiest way around is just to hug a wall as you go around the outside, and eventually you'll see a cave.
Yeah, it's like in a nook as well.
Just make sure you don't bump into Emerald Grapple. It'd be interesting if you had some other random encounters around here, like underwater bad guys.
Honestly,
like
cool. You find squids and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would have been cool, wouldn't
like
it?
from your submarine, maybe. Or you just fire off torpedoes.
Well, you fight when you bump into Ultima weapon. You're fighting it from the deck of the Highwind, aren't you?
True.
So
you're
nice
not, you're not using it as a weapon.
No, but you could maybe be stood on the hull of the submarine, and then I guess the time limit of being able to be underwater would come into account there as well.
Yeah.
Because you have to get the underwater materia, but then Emerald Weapon is the only monster you fight underwater. Whereas if there's other encounters underwater,
make it a bit more useful.
Yeah, it'd be like you'd have it more often if you're around here.
As if you wanted to grind underwater.
Yeah. Key item, key to the ancients. Key of the ancients. Now we've got to go. You can't go straight up here because you're actually underneath the cave thing, so go around here.
And I missed the entire crystal section in the Sea of the Ancients.
Yeah, basically, he's trying to find out what the planet's trying to tell us, because the planet's talking people, but there's no ancients left because Tifa's been killed. So Bugenhagen's trying to figure out what the planet's cries are all about. And
From that giant diamond?
Yeah, because it's kind of like this, those weird noises you keep hearing, it's like this all all the crystal things that are in the City of the Ancients are making those noises. I think it's kind of like the cries of the planet and stuff.
Oh, dang.
It's a way of communicating with the planet. And
that's way more creepy.
So he wants the key to the Ancients should be able to unlock it.
Okay.
And he's trying to understand it, but he was just reading all the ancient writing, and it just said about there's a key you need, and the clues to where it was are kind of cryptic. It said a place where the sun doesn't reach, and that's where we found the key.
Yeah.
If you didn't know it was there, you might have spent ages playing this game thinking, where the hell do I go now?
Although there's technically only a few places. Well, I suppose you could try all the caves.
Yeah, but imagine if you really didn't know what it was.
Was there any more clues?
No, I think it just says a place where the sunlight doesn't reach.
Oh. I think when I first heard that, I immediately just thought underwater. Yeah. Just because if you just go really deep anyway, you're in total darkness. I guess that's the underwater bit isn't really a place you explore too often.
Yeah, I think you've only recently been given access to underwater bit, and you literally do the submarine bit where you fight the red submarine, and then you get out again.
Yeah.
And I suppose you go back to get the materia.
Then that's it really, because you just kind of fly over it, because there's no need to get out and get in a submarine to cross it.
There's nothing really of interest there the rest of the time.
No.
So now we've got to go all the way back.
Can't he just fly us? We take his hand and just pulls us around.
He's an old man, leave him alone.
He can fly.
We've got an airship and a giant gold bird we can use.
Well, true.
He's an old man, and we are 3 people. So he's probably really heavy, he wouldn't be able to lift us.
Who doesn't know that?
He'll hurt his back or something, he's like 104.
All that flying probably doesn't, he just turned all his muscles and bones to just gunk. So essentially it's just his flesh is filled.
Yes, we found it. Yeah, it didn't actually take us that long, did it? Just went straight there and got it.
Put the key into it.
Yeah.
Oh, the key's like a staff. Dang. Watch closely what happens. I insert my key into the shit. Ooh, nice. Ho ho ho. I missed. And it broke. Well, that looks cool.
Yeah, it's kind of it's more like a music box.
Yeah, like a wind chime type thing.
Yeah, so it's as is all tapping the things at the right time.
Oh, now it's under it. Awful. Oh no, they're still inside and drowning.
Now I think now when you go in there, it I think the waterfall kind of acts like a projector.
Okay.
And then it shows you like images.
Oh dang! What happened to the giant crystal?
Yeah, it's just
Like-
projecting.
Top's been exploded.
Yeah. It's just a screen to project an image. Look at the image projected on the screen of the water.
I like this. That looks so much better.
Ah. Tifa.
Zack's like, yeah, thanks for reminding me, Earth. Jerk.
But it's more, it's showing them that. If you hadn't noticed previously,
Yeah, the little blob that goes.
it's the materia. It's materia that she mentions when you first meet her. And if you notice, it's glowing. Because I think she just about managed to cast it before she died. Did he just have like a bit of a stretch then?
Yeah.
I thought he was about to like go down to his knees going, no! Because like he was still sad about her dying. But he's just like going, ah! So, that's materia then, yeah? What will we do next? I don't know why... Okay, so yeah, she had the white materia too. So I don't know why she had to use it in the City of the Ancients. Couldn't she have just done it anywhere?
Perhaps you can only use it in the city. Yeah, it's only taken you about 30 hours of gameplay to figure this out. God. Like, taps him on the shoulder. You mean we? We have been helping you kill all these things. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you might as well come on then.
Yeah, he's doing another stretch, isn't he? Ah, thanks you.
Just like backslapping both of them.
Yeah, holy's like the spells that are going to protect the earth.
Something's getting in Holy's way.
So basically, we need to defeat Sephiroth in time before Meteor hits, so that Holy can be summoned.
So Holy's currently like
Sephiroth
summoning it, and like it's working, and he's just like standing in the way of the beam, essentially.
Well, and I
So
think
Holy-
his presence is preventing Holy from
Working.
working. Yeah.
So he's gone, then it would work automatically. We wouldn't have to go back there.
No, I think so. I think that's the idea. What?
What?
Breathe. Don't trust him. Yes, the cannon on Julian disappeared.
And it's only taken you till now to tell us this.
No, we noticed.
Yeah, but if he's at...
This is like one of my favourite points in the game, actually. Yeah, huge shares will be used in the rocket plan, which we sabotaged. Thanks. The place where Mako is gathered. Where is that?
Was he asking that?
You know
he lives
where.
there.
You know where.
Yeah.
I always like it in games where like you have loads of different locations and then like you go back to the first
to the
location in the
start bit,
game.
and
It's kind of it's
like
always
that.
like something quite like nostalgic about it almost. It's like this area. And Midgard's pretty cool as a location as well.
Yeah.
Do you like Midgard? It's a bit like in like the Assassin's Creed games. You keep going back to different places you've been to before in the game, but as different people.
Yeah.
Like you go to the mansion that Ezio lived in, but as Desmond, and then like you go back to Masyaf, but as Ezio, and things like that. That's really cool.
Nice. So if Reeve's in Midgard in the Shinra building, why didn't
Yeah.
he say they moved it here to Midgard? Not they moved it somewhere where there's Mako like.
I do, because to add drama, just to add some drama.
I just hate Reeve so much.
I know, Reeve is a massive dick.
I see.
They're all kind of dicks, aren't they? I suppose out of all the people at the Shinra, he's the least
dickish.
But he still kidnapped Marlene.
Yeah.
Let's pretend to be friends. I'll have to go.
Oh no, not again.
No, don't tell anyone else.
Actually, I think it's Heidegger, Scarlet, Reeve, Rufus in my tier of bad for Shinra.
I really see think Reeve's right up there then.
Yeah.
You hate because he's like trying to be
He's
friends
blackmailing
with
people so he can know what they're up to.
He's spying on them. Because at the moment,
And he's got black materia.
still the rest of them don't know about it, do they?
Nope.
It was only Zack and
Zack.
Zack and Tifa that knew, and like Tifa's dead now, so Zack's the only one that knows that he was a traitor.
See, I think the only thing Heidegger did wrong is just his laugh. Then Scarlet.
She tried to gas Ares.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty bitchy thing
Reeve
to do.
has kidnapped a girl still.
Yeah.
This is like 3 weeks now, maybe.
Yeah. How
Maybe
old?
4
How
weeks?
old is Marley meant to be?
I'd say like 6.
Yeah. And wasn't she with Ares' adopted mum? So
Yes.
Tifa's adopted mum. What happened to her? Maybe Reeve slit her throat and dumped her in a lake. We don't know these things.
He asked Siri where the nearest lake was. Oh my god.
I'm surprised like their house in the slums wasn't just like ransacked by thieves. It's like we've got the slums where like people's houses are just like sheets of metal leaning up against the wall, and then you walk around the corner and then there's this picturesque garden and a
like
waterfall.
waterfall.
Surely someone's going to come in and just like take it.
What?
Ground shaking.
Why is it ground shaking?
Ground shaking. The battle, the tense music's playing. There's Midgar. What's happening? It's weapon.
Nice. This is a different one, not the one they shot in the face.
No, this is Diamond Weapon.
Oh, dude.
You did play this game, right?
Yeah, but I think there's only like 3 weapons.
There's 5. There's Diamond Weapon, Emerald Weapon, Ruby Weapon, Ultima Weapon, and then the one that got shot in the face at Junior, whose name I don't know. But you see him like right at the beginning when they're climbing out. He like climbs out of the ice pit. He is actually. This weapon is actually the only weapon that you have to face. I think you have to face Ultima Weapon up to a point, but then you don't have to hunt him down and kill him.
Yeah.
And like Ruby Weapon and Emerald Weapon, you can fight as optional. But this weapon, you have to fight and beat in this bit.
Okay.
Uh-oh. It's going what? It's going from this person? What? Wow. Hey!
Hey, don't look at me. There's a flash grenade on the floor.
That was a surprise. He wasn't crazy. Oh yeah, because he's like controlling the thing from there, isn't he? Ship to Midgar. Uh-oh.
Oh, he must know.
But no, because I think Marlene was a Midgar. I think, wasn't he? Don't you worry. Marlene's in a safe place. She's with Tifa's mama. So okay, they see where it is to them.
Ah. So he's got them both locked up.
Yeah, I think he's just...
So essentially he's just got the house keys, pretty much, to their house.
Yeah, here you go. I think he's trying to say, oh, as long as she's safe, it doesn't matter, does it? No, it's sad. Yeah, I think Ree's been trying to come clean. Oh. Reeve telling it like it is.
Yeah, but his safe place is still Midgard.
No, I don't think it is. He's gone to a safe place.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't trust Reeve, so...
Yeah, Reeve gets, he's spitting all this to us, but wasn't it Shinra that destroyed the plate and crushed Sector 7?
Yeah. Well, there's nothing I could have done about that. Where is Sid right now? And Yuffie?
Just there, just off camera, I guess.
Oh.
Yuffie's still hacking up on the deck, isn't she?
Dang.
Keeps him trying up. And Sid's just like hanging out.
It's like, I'm already playing Final Fantasy VIII.
We're going to go to Midgar. I think I don't know if we kind of missed over that bit a bit because we've called Cait Sith Reeve, but I think there's one point during that where they actually call him Reeve rather than Cait Sith because it's kind of like the big reveal that that's who Cait Sith is. Because up until now, it's not officially been said who he is.
Yeah, because he said...
Because I knew that he was Reeve and we named him Reeve as a joke. But I think that's
Didn't
the point of the game, that you figure out that he's Reeve, if he hadn't done already.
Yeah, when the bit where he said, I'm not actually in this suit, I'm controlling it from the thing. Didn't he say then he was Reeve?
No. When you first meet him, when you find out he's a Shinra spy, and when you go to Temple of the Ancients, he says, I'm controlling this toy body from somewhere else. But he doesn't actually reveal that he's Reeve at that point.
Right.
We can't figure it out, but then later on he does say, I think they do call him Reeve.
I wonder how he controls it. If he has to get into
because the weird thing is though, whenever he is meant to be controlling the puppet, you see him like meetings at Shinra, and he's like stood around talking, in the boardroom. It's like, where's the controls?
So whether he's got like a Game Boy or something in his under the desk that he's controlling, or if he has to sit in a giant like exoskeleton chair to control it. I don't know.
All the rest of the time in between, you'd have to be like, surely the rest of the team would notice that the big cat things sort of stopped moving and talking.
Yeah.
Or like someone having an argument with, and all of a sudden you just stood there blankly. Are you even listening to me, Reeve? Reeve!
That's a great idea, Rufus.
So at the moment, I think we're looking to get the key to Sector 8. You want us to get?
Why would
because
that be in the Bone Village?
You can. I don't know. I have no idea why, but it's in there. We don't actually need to get it right now. When we should probably deal with more pressing matters that are weapons storming its way towards Midgar. And we sent Space State into the night, so it's probably killed everyone by now. But we're not too worried.
Using the cannon as a toothpick.
And then you get key to Sector 5. There you go.
Ah, Sector 5.
I thought we'd just go and pick it up now because we're going to be going back to Midgar now anyway. But yeah, maybe.
So you would go stop weapon, then have to come back here, get the key, then go back to Midgar.
Yeah,
essentially. Right.
Yeah. But let's see. Oh, there you go. It took him a long time, but he's got all the way to the other side now.
He didn't like spawn that far away though. That's what.
Yeah, but we did. I don't think it really would have been the passage of night. Really, it would have just been how long we were actually in there.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Why are we trying to get into Midgar in the Chocobo?
I think this is me controlling. I'm not right.
Okay.
I can fly into Midgar. I can.
There's a guy just stood outside Sector 7.
Oh. You in for Johnny?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, look at this bit. You go in here and you see Tifa's ghost. Oh, there she is.
What?
She's gone. That's her ghost.
Oh my god.
She's tending to the flowers and now she's gone.
Yeah, pretty. Didn't you just see the flower lady?
Yeah.
Kids? Hello?
Freaky!
You ghosts?
Get out! Her ghost is in there.
Get out of here.
So a nice little bit of a creepy scene for you there when you see her briefly. So everyone's kind of traumatised, and off we go.
I wonder if you can't go back to that place where she died, can you?
Not right down to the bottom bit, I think.
No.
Robot Hand. It's been a while since we've been here, isn't it?
Yeah, Robot Hand's still there. Shame.
Oh, and this is the bit where Jesse Biggs and Wedge died. Son of a bitch. Cowards! Oh. We just wanted to fuel the fires of our rage before we took on Shinra. Just reminding ourselves.
Damn you, Don Corneo.
Oh yeah, you can go in here now to get some funky items. Do you remember when we first went here, there's that gun which just went off? Go in here now and you get Tifa's ultimate weapon.
Oh,
Pretty
wow. Nice.
So I don't know if that's an ultimate weapon or just a really good one.
I think it's just a really good one. So didn't we get our ultimate weapon in the guide?
No, we got our ultimate limit break. We only did a guide for limit breaks, not weapons.
Ah.
To be honest, the ultimate weapons aren't overly that good because they're just huge amounts of materia slots.
But the power isn't.
And some of them they get like different powers and stuff, but they're not necessarily the strongest.
Right, yeah.
And to be honest, at that late stage in the game, you don't really use a lot of different materia. Like your standard like magic materials, you only need one powerful magic spell. And with things like enemy skill is like loads of moves.
Yeah, all
So
at once,
yeah,
really,
so you don't really need a huge material. You need things like cure and all, and things like that, and maybe like final attack and phoenix and different combinations. But you wouldn't necessarily need
all of them.
or every single slot filled up to get a decent character out of it.
True. Yeah.
So I didn't think when we played it, we didn't really use the ultimate weapons, did we?
at all.
Because the thing as well, the ultimate weapons don't have any growth on materia. So the materia
Yeah,
you use
that's
them
probably
don't
why.
level up.
Yeah.
So you might want to use it for like the final boss or something. But even if you're fighting a regular boss, you'd get a lot of AP from being a boss. You'd want to have like materia
Yeah.
level up. So I just didn't really use them. So it's not really a big deal to get the ultimate weapons, in my opinion. I think you get the throw command after you get is one of the things you get.
Yes.
I think at one point I was throwing Zack swords at enemies. I think I threw his ultimate weapon at an
Oh
enemy,
my god,
and it said, I did it on purpose. I wonder what that does. I don't think I saved it afterwards.
Yeah.
I was, I'll just throw the items and see if you can actually see the item. And with the weapons, it does. You see the weapon fly across. It's quite funny.
Awesome.
And then after that, you get coin. Coin is where you throw money at things, and whatever money you throw is how much damage it takes off. So if you throw 9,999 gil, it will take off 9,999 whenever you chuck it.
That's hardly anything. As we got like 500,000 easy.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you do more than the max damage?
No, it's max damage.
Wow.
But it'd be funny because like by that point in the game though, your normal hits normally taking off that much.
Yeah, that's true actually.
It's weird because when you have like ×4 cut and you're taking off full damage each hit, you do 9,999 4 times as your standard hit.
Yeah.
And then like all the limit breaks after that, oh well, I'm taking off more than normal hit.
Yeah, I might
I'd
as well
cast
just keep
fire,
hitting them.
but I could hit him 4 times and take off
quicker.
loads for as much.
Yeah, that animation is quicker than say Knights of the Round. Which
Yeah,
would take 5 minutes.
that's the thing with the summons as well. Even some of the really good ones, you tend to not use them later on just because the animation takes longer. And think, well, really, I could just hit it and it'll take off the same amount of damage. So towards the end, you're just hitting stuff. That's one thing that I think I talked before about Final Fantasy VIII, is that the way the powering up works and junctioning, when you're junctioning magic to your attack, if you then use that magic, you're effectively making your attack weaker. So you're better off just like buffing your character with stuff, and then just hitting people. So
Wow, this guy looks cool.
yeah, I really like how the weapons look. They're kind of like part organic, part mechanical sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like almost like they're mechanical, but they have
Fused
been
mechs
made.
with-
Yeah, they're kind of like naturally formed robots that the planet's made.
I wonder why the planet would make them into robots
Don't know.
instead of just keeping them like natural, just elementals.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Then you can like have the rock, fire, ice, different elementals.
Yeah, I don't think you can hurt it much more. Get away. Oh.
Let's hurry out of here. We're already outside.
Something big and really big is coming. Yeah, they mean the big monster we're talking about.
I mean, you look. I've got a camera phone. You can look. As he points it at diamond weapon. Nice. I love it when this thing fires.
Big cannon. The Sister Ray. I don't like the name Sister Ray.
Sister Ray. Yeah.
Reactors.
See, the idea that they're using the entire city's like energy to power and fire, I really like.
Yeah, that energy is actually Mako, and like Mako is the live stream, and the live stream is people. They're using this power of people's souls to shoot a beam. It's dark stuff.
So in their favour that they crushed Sector
Wow, look.
7. Wow.
Just took out all the power to city.
Ah.
Oh, this is going to be immense. What? Whoa.
Shaking the city.
All the glass.
Dang.
Really hope they don't miss. That was
Wasn't he in that?
expensive. Uh-oh, he's going to fire back.
This is... Oh, he's firing back. I thought he was sucking in energy to...
Sheer energy.
Yeah, I didn't see them, or they didn't mention aiming it at them. Because the cannon's already...
the cannon
built
doesn't
it
move.
in one place.
Let's just hope that weapon
comes
walks
this
in.
way.
Yeah, walks in front of the cannon. It worked out at Union, didn't it? Really. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there's the bullet.
Ooh, wow, looks like it's going to be a dead shot.
Oh, if he just sidesteps it, that'd be hilarious. Like, wait, we just used all of the city's energy, and then you missed.
Yeah.
Someone's
Well,
getting
starts
fired.
walking towards the Highland.
Oh,
nice.
Right.
Dang.
Better be dead. We can't afford to spend all of our energy on one day.
It took 10 years to get that energy.
Dang.
Oh, they're not after weapon. They're after Sephiroth.
Oh.
So it just happened.
Oh, it just happened to go through weapon. That was just a nice coincidence.
Yeah.
Ah, it's hitting the crater. Oh yeah, because there's the thing covering, isn't there? Oh,
Yeah.
it's taken out.
Dang.
Two birds with one stone, eh?
Wow, that's the best outcome. they could
But
have
how
hoped
are the
for.
intercom still working? And how come his lights are still on? I thought all the lights went out.
I guess. Yeah, but surely they'd come straight on afterwards. Or if it's been shot. What? Weapon's not attacking.
Yeah,
you
those
just-
are the beams that came from before, wasn't it?
Oh,
It's just taking this long to actually get up to Midgar.
dang. No, he teleported.
Oh, is it too?
We kind of like.
No, I think that's just the animation cutting off.
Oh.
I think he's meant to be dead.
No. I mean, wait. Yes.
What did happen to Sephiroth? That's a good question. Northern Cave, but let's go see what happened to it.
Yeah. As Shinra can't get there.
I'm sure there's a little bit of faffing around we can do before we do that though. Let's not go straight to Sephiroth.
Is there
Faff around
is
the
there
bridge.
faffing?
There's faffing. Let's go round and it's like, oh, the world's about to end. Let's breed some more chocobos.
Yeah.
There's lots of fun things to do.
Did you see that energy spike in the just fly past your house farmer Chocobo Man?
Oh no, I don't know about that. I'll just hit race chocobos. I can get you some nice feed for them, and some greens, and then you can, if you inbreed them enough, they change colour.
sounding so happy.
Yes, we know. We'll go to the cave eventually. Yes, we'll go fight Sephiroth soon. I was like, hey, let's go for Sephiroth. That sounds like a good idea. What about that Sephiroth fella's up to?
Yeah, shut me.
Yeah, we get the idea. We get the idea. We know.
No.
Oh. No wonder we never talked to those guys.
Yeah, we only heard his like the beeping on the machines when we talked to him when he spoke. So is he just making that noise? No, I'm very busy. Beep 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 beep.
Yeah, everyone's just saying, yeah, let's just go fight Sephiroth now. Oh, it's level 14.
Whoa. So can we like do barrel rolls now?
It's like, hey, suck! yeah,
Jesus.
sure. Whatever you want, mate. Whatever you want. You lead the way.
And we're still in Midgar. He's just in the Hyman still. Hey, Zack!
I can fly to the crow if you want! Oh, we left the chocolate behind. Let's go get it. Where's Bocco? Bocco. Bocco. Bit. Well, maybe about to end, but we do still like riding around our giant golden bird. Flightless bird. Doesn't travel anywhere.
Yeah, why is that? It's got wings, but it can't fly. It's got wings, but they can't fly.
Yeah, flightless birds, yes.
Unless they can kind of like hop and glide, maybe.
I guess. Who knows? And here we go. Sephiroth's energy barrier is gone. Get the airship inside.
No, can the airship get inside?
Yeah.
Huh?
I think this is the bit I was talking about. Yeah, I think this is the bit where it's like reveals that it's Reeve.
Oh.
But it's hard to tell because we've renamed him Reeve. So when they start calling him by his real name. Ah, of course, we have to go back and like finish taking down Shinra before we go take down Sephiroth.
Yeah, 'cause do we have to take down like, the red guy, robot?
Yeah. Yeah, because there, he's controlling the puppet and in the middle of the boardroom. So he's talking to both. He's like, what the hell is the controls then? There's like some sort of telepathy.
Yeah, and he's got like sensors all on his body, underneath his suit, and like a microphone down there as well that comes out of the actual cat suit.
What is it they're trying to do?
All the
Mainframe.
We need Sky and TV broadband right now.
Trying to get stuff sorted, isn't he?
I think he can take over. Can he be a new Rubus?
Oh, that's what's going on. Hojo is working until the Sister Ray until avenge you.
Mr. Wade so far. Oh, he's gonna like reroute all the power to try and fire the cannon again.
Hojo! That's how he was on the phone too.
Show me Sephiroth.
And the survey says villains from Final Fantasy games. We're gonna go with Sephiroth. Show me Sephiroth. Ding! It's right.
Hojo!
Of course, he turns into that weird. What do we call it? Bee freezer.
Bee freezer.
Yeah. Do you remember it when he turns? He looks a bit like Freezer, but he has like a stinger.
Oh yeah, Bee freezer.
Bee freezer. Do something, you big cat. Look at how he's walking. He's all embarrassed. Hey, Sean, told you doing the Sean show.
We're sunk. When have you last heard that in a sentence? Like, as in, we're doing really badly.
Don't know. I might try and bring it back. I might use it tomorrow at work.
No.
Why not? Yeah, trying to stop and make a reactor. This is when they were kind of like confronting him about being in Shinra.
We can't stop it. You're from Shinra, ain't you? So why is it impossible? I assume they'll.
Hang his head down.
Again.
This is now. Again, he should say more like, yeah.
Like, actually, for the third time?
Yeah, we're not going to, because you're a dick!
Don't you even care? What?
Yeah, they want to shut down the reactors to stop the cannon.
Yeah, why can't you just... Yeah.
Basically, it's going to kill its people. And he blasts out.
It's awful.
Yep.
Ah, well, fuck it.
Stop Hojo. Let's go stop Hojo!
Stay out
Quack,
of
quack,
there.
quack, quack, quack.
But I just did about 5 minutes ago.
What the hell are they walking on about now?
I have no idea.
Oh, they're all, it's all sort of a power struggle, isn't it? Because the president's just died. So...
Or so they think.
Or supposedly died, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to use my new weapon. Oh no! He
No.
tried to do the right thing.
Not two guards.
And they took him.
Hey, wait. I don't want to stay in this room forever.
Surely they would then take the controls off of him that he's using to control Kate Sif if he's been like thrown in one of those prison cells or something. Like, guards taken away, put them in prison. But no, we'll leave you with the controls to control the big cat thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nice Tamagotchi, or you can keep it.
There you go.
Leaving the ship in your hands.
Talking to that guy.
Oh.
I'm heading for Midgar! I do quite like this bit.
Are we controlling it this time?
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
Yeah, we are controlling it.
So when he said, I'm heading for Midgar, really it's us.
Well, I guess we're controlling him at this stage in a way.
True. Unless he like pretends he's like driving to Midgar and we're just like a giant god hand moving the ship. It's like, wow, I'm really doing it!
There it is. No, we need to fly over Midgar. Because the scene we parachute in. It's awesome. We've reached
Midgar.
So they've all just been stood around waiting on
Yeah.
the journey, rather than just like getting ready. They're still
Yeah,
all
it's
stood in
like-
the exact same positions.
Yeah, staring at each other. You just fly down.
Yeah, we have a high wind because we stole it. And it just happens to be your surname. I suppose you could argue that his surname's Highwind, isn't it? So maybe they stole an airship from Shinra, and he just named it the Highwind after they'd stolen it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, I reckon that's what happened.
Because it's way too coincidental that Shinra would make a big, big airship called the Highwind, and then a guy called Sid Highwind would steal it.
Well, wasn't Sid working for Shinra?
He was in the space program, wasn't he? Because he wanted to go into space.
Yeah. So perhaps they have a mech or a robot or a ship named after everyone's surname in Shinra. Like there's a Heidegger digger somewhere.
Someone get the Heidegger! Or maybe it's like the coffee machine. The Heidegger's on the fridge again.
He's making that noise again.
None of them were wearing parachutes.
Yeah, I was going to say. So if we can't go by land, we'll go by air. Good, we'll parachute in. Yeah! Oh shit! As he's falling, he's turning around saying, "Don't jump yet, get the parachute." Or they get hit by their fucking turbines.
Yeah. Well, they are wearing parachutes now in this cutscene, just not the previous one.
Yeah. Is Dine wearing like Beemo from Adventure Time on his back?
This is like the very beginning of the game when you first get into one of the stations outside the reactor.
Yeah. Going after us all.
Let's go underground. Okay, let's do it. Let's rock and roll.
Where's everyone else?
Bring it on. They're all landed in different places, aren't they? I think you see them as you walk through this area.
Oh.
There you go. There they are. Why is he dancing like an idiot?
Perhaps he's being wrestled by the guards. Like the guards are trying to pull him. He's like, ah.
He is just like such a lame character. Wouldn't be so bad if it was like actually Reeve, but he'd like put a had a disguise on or something, and maybe like had a mask or something, and then like he takes his mask off. It's like, oh, it was Reeve all along. But the fact that he's like remote controlling. If he was remote controlling, like if it was like a cool robot.
Yeah.
But like a fluffy cat thing with a cat on its head. No.
The Shinra
So
board
lame.
meeting that day was all of them sat around a table.
Right, we need to infiltrate the group.
Yeah.
I think the best way to do it is a big white Moogle with a cat on its head.
Yes. But let's make the cat real.
And Scottish, apparently. Ridiculous.
That'll do it. Good job, team. End of the day. Who's going to lock up the room? There's loads of boxes here.
Lots of cool items. There's some good opportunities for some good items in this area, actually. And you have to make sure you get them because you never come back here again. This is like the only time in the game you get to this particular bit.
Right.
So don't forget to miss it. Ah, an armlet. Armlet.
Can you throw bits of armour then? As well as throwing weapons?
Yeah, I think so. I never really did it because I didn't really see the point, so I thought you'd better off selling it. But
I think at this point in the game we had so much just crap we didn't need or use. We could have just thrown it out.
Yeah, well there's no weight carry limit, is there? Yeah, but the thing is, you could sell it, and I don't think it takes off more than a normal hit. It's not really very high damage move, to be honest. It's a bit pointless.
I mean, it would just be for the sake of, oh look, I'm throwing all my crap at you.
Yeah.
That would be the only reason. Otherwise, yeah.
It's a nice idea, but I don't know whether they actually got the amount of damage per value of the item ratio correct.
Right, yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What?
No!
I'm going to go all the way back up here. Can we go there? No, I thought we were trying to get onto the background pipe.
Done this game.
Depth perception. Depth perception.
So we're currently outside, and the background, is that just like outside buildings?
Oh yeah, I don't know, I thought we were inside. No, it's just other bits of the parts of the facility, I think.
This is huge then.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, no, this is like it just drops, doesn't it?
Through the vents! Bit of a mazy bit. Oh, another box, another shiny.
Let's make our vents man-sized so you can walk through them.
An elixir!
And... chocolate orange?
Starlight phone! What? What is that?
Is that like a megaphone thing?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. One of these megaphones. What? And he fights with a megaphone. Another reason to hate Reed.
Yeah, he just fights with his
He
hate
has no.
speech.
He has no ultimate limit break as well.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't have a fourth limit break.
Oh.
And one of his limit breaks, which is like a roulette thing, one of the outcomes is everybody dies. What do you know? He's just the worst character.
Like all the enemies die?
No, like you die. Your party, you just die.
Oh.
Kills yourself.
Does it kill also... Oh, I suppose that wouldn't matter, will it?
It's just the worst move. This is why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, but is the other options on the roulette wheel good enough to justify that being an option?
No.
Oh.
No. It's just a different thing. I
Like
think one of them
gain 50,000 gil.
No, just different things just come up and hit the enemy. I think one of them is like a big hammer comes down and smacks them. And there's like one guy. It's just ridiculous. What you should never use Reeve. He's so rubbish. You realize like when I played Final Fantasy VIII was quite a refreshing change because there's no like stupid character in it. Like, all the characters are quite good.
Right.
They're all just like normal people. So you don't have any like weird cat, dog, lion things and giant fluffy animatronic cats. And then I play Final Fantasy IX, and then like you come across this weird thing, which is like this big, like purple frogman in a chef's outfit.
What?
And you're like, oh, this is going to be the weirdest shit thing that follows us around for this game, isn't it? yeah, it is. It's joined our party.
Really?
Shit. Yes.
No
The
way.
reason it comes with you is like the tribe is like, you should go and try all sorts of different types of food in the world. Yes, I will go with them and adventure and find different types of food. And its weapon is a knife and fork, and it eats things. And if you eat certain enemies, that's how you. It's like the blue magic, so it's the equivalent of enemy skill in this game. So to get the enemy skills, you eat things as this weird as shit.
And you've got to
Frog
have
thing.
him to even do that.
Yeah, because like it's split up. There's certain characters that can do summons, and no one else can do summons. Because you get like a wizard, you get a knight, you get a thief, you get a summoner, and then you get a weird as shit frog thing with an apron that eats enemies and learns how to do their moves. It's like a Kirby type thing. It's about on par with Reeve. It's
Really?
yes, annoying character, and it's meant because it's like a weird creature. It kind of has like a weird language. It's kind of like it talks a bit like Jar Jar Binks, I guess. It's like me want some food now. Wah, wah, wah. It's like, oh god, why is this in this game? You suck. You suck. So if you go back all the way back this way, this is where you get the W item materia.
Ooh.
Sneaky materia, which helps you duplicate your items.
Yes.
If you select an item, then go to select the idea is that you use 2 items at a time. But if you select the first item, then go to select the second item, and then cancel and go back to the first item, it increases your inventory by 1, but it hasn't actually taken it away yet. So you go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. And it will, you can get up to 99 of an item. So you can get like 99 megalixirs, 99 Phoenix Downs, and all that sort of stuff.
Sweet.
Megalixirs is the best one. If you just have 99 megalixirs, you're laughing, man.
Yeah, you can't really...
It's like, oh no, someone's been hit once. Megalixir!
Yeah.
And then you can just be really trigger happy with your magic. It's like, yeah, there, we can just like throw loads of magic at it, it'll be fine. We don't need to worry about conserving our MP.
Yeah. And then just 1 round of megalixirs. Oh, let's do it all again. Yeah. I suppose you don't really need to have restore and stuff like that on people if you've got all the Megalexes.
Yeah, exactly. You just go Megalexa. Megalexa.
Which I believe is what we did on Emerald Weapon, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's chuck Megalexes everywhere. It's quite good when you're doing the battle square as well. Because you can like, just keep yourself alive with Megalexes if your materia breaks.
Yeah.
But then again, your items might break. You might not be able to use items.
I don't think we did. We had that this time, did we?
There it is.
Yeah, egg. Bink.
Receive W item.
Sweet.
Cool. And now we have to run all the way back. Exciting music continues.
Oh, not all the way back.
All the way back. So then we've got to take down Shinra once and for all.
Yep.
Explore the Glinka to get some cool stuff. And then take on Sephiroth and finish the game.
Yes.
So this is getting quite near the end now. Exciting stuff.
Indeed. Oh, I can't wait. I literally can't wait. Not that this is like this entire thing has been completely boring, and I can't wait for it to end.
I can't wait to get to the end.
But like,
good lord!
I like to complete the game kind of finally.
Yes. Well, it's been a long project for us, hasn't it? Because this is like we played through the whole game, and now we've watched through the whole game. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apart from like all the battle scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's been cut out.
Yeah, be sure to join us in the next video, which I believe is the final episode.
No.
I think the next one is the final episode.
Dun dun dun.
When we get to the end of the game.
Will we save the world? Will we finally take down Shinra?
Wouldn't it be a really shit end to this though if we got through all these videos and in the final video we died during a battle and just show the game over screen? Of course we're going to save the world!
Oh. No, I thought you were hypothesising.
No.
Actually. Oh.
We could do that.
Just
who knows? You have to watch the next episode to find out if we actually finish the game or if we just like die right before the end and get game over. Let's go through. We've got one more screen to go.
Well, so far we've not had any games over so far, so essentially we could have just won man.
Well, we better go now. We'll see you next week. If it's a week's time, we'll see you next time.
Yeah,
it's not a weekly thing, is it?
Next time.
The videos probably might be up at the same time, so just click on next.
Or over any second now.
Bye.
Bye.